Witness the most horrifying moment that happened in real life.
We've all seen horror movies where someone calls 911 in a panic, but tonight, we're stepping into reality. The stories you're about to hear are based on real emergency calls. Moments of genuine terror, captured on tape. These aren't Hollywood scripts. They're the raw, chilling voices of people facing the unimaginable. The fear is real, the danger is real, and the outcomes are often more disturbing than fiction. If you're easily disturbed, consider this your warning. For everyone else, turn down the lights. Let's begin. In a quiet suburb, Jessica thought she was just adjusting to living alone until the strange noises started. Keys went missing, she felt watched, and at night, faint scratching echoed from her walls. One night, the scratching was louder, followed by a muffled cough from her closet. Terrified, Jessica locked herself in the bathroom and called 911. Whispering, she told the operator, "There's someone in my house. I think they're in my closet." As she spoke, a floorboard creaked outside the bathroom door. The operator kept her calm, assuring her help was on the way. Minutes crawled by as the intruder moved through the house. Police arrived, searched, and found nothing until one officer noticed a hollow spot in the closet wall. Behind a hidden panel, they found a man who'd been living there for weeks, stealing food and watching Jessica through tiny peepholes. The scratching? It was him, shifting in his hiding place, always listening, always watching. Jessica's nightmare was real. A stranger had been living just inches away, hidden in her own home. Sometimes the scariest monsters are the ones you never see, and sometimes they're closer than you think. That's the true horror. Kyle was driving alone on a deserted highway, music up to keep himself awake. Over the music, he heard a faint sound from the back seat, a soft, raspy cough. He checked the mirror. Nothing but darkness. Trying to stay calm, he called 911, whispering, "I think someone's in my car." Suddenly, a guttural voice from the back seat whispered, "Hang up!" Kyle's panic surged. The operator urged him not to engage, to keep driving, and to look for a safe place. Kyle spotted a rest stop ahead and told the operator he was heading there. The call stayed connected as the car slowed, the engine cut, and the door opened. The operator heard a struggle, a muffled cry, and then the same chilling whisper, "I told you to hang up." Silence followed, broken only by the wind and that faint, menacing voice. When police arrived, Kyle's car was empty, the phone still on the seat, the call still active. Kyle was gone, vanished without a trace. Sometimes the real terror is what you can't see, lurking just behind you, and sometimes it's already inside. That's the nightmare. In a remote house by the woods, Sarah heard a child crying outside during a storm. Alone and unsettled, she called 911, reporting the desperate cries. The operator warned her, "Lock your doors, do not go outside." But the crying grew louder, closer, right outside her back door. Torn between fear and compassion, Sarah decided to turn on the porch light, hoping to help. The operator pleaded with her to stay inside, but Sarah put the phone down. The line picked up the sound of a door unlocking, creaking open, and Sarah's voice calling out, "Hello, it's okay, you're safe." Then, a gasp, the phone clattering to the floor. The operator called her name, but only the storm, and a strange wet shuffling sound answered. When police arrived, the house was empty, the back door open, the phone on the floor. Two sets of footprints, one adult, one small and barefoot, led into the woods, then vanished. Sarah was never seen again. Sometimes the call for help is a trap, and sometimes the thing crying in the dark isn't what it seems. That's the horror. A man in the walls, a whisper in the back seat, a child's cry in the woods. These aren't just stories. They're reminders of how thin the line is between safety and nightmare. 911 operators hear these final, desperate moments. Sometimes, all that's left is silence. You don't need ghosts for terror, sometimes it's the voice on the other end of the line. 3 calls, 3 nightmares, 1 truth. Horror doesn't knock, it breaks in. Stay aware, stay safe, and remember, some voices should never be heard. Thanks for watching.